Hello folks and welcome back to Rome Total War. I am Constip and this is going to be part 37 of my Imperial campaign where I'm playing as the Julii. And we are starting to settle in now to our newfound, I want to say wealth, although that might be pushing it a little bit far. But I am looking forward to taking Alesia, hopefully this episode. That would seem reasonable. I have an army that's just about full down here in Lugdunum, but then I have this army up here. And I actually probably should send it into some more Breva to get it retrained. I can retrain every unit.
General.
In some more Breva. I think the only thing I can't retrain would be the archers. Yeah, but I can retrain early legionaries, auxilia, light auxilia, Roman cavalry, all that good stuff. So yeah, let's take you guys out. And then bring y'all in. And then oh yeah, I am pretty poor, so maybe I can't even do that. Oh, I can actually upgrade these guys too. I wonder, what's the upgrade that I'm getting? Ooh, I should repair the stockade as well. I didn't know that was... I forgot that was damaged. Okay, yeah, that's probably something I should do. So that's not gonna... So yeah, I'm not gonna be able to retrain much. But what's the thing? What's the upgrade that I'm getting? Is it the Sacred Circle or Brigantia? No, that's not giving any boosts to anything. Weaponsmith, that's what it is. So I'd be getting armor and weapon upgrades. Yeah, that's honestly, I should probably do that. So I can start with that and I can do the rest next turn. And some more Riva. You guys are... It's weird that you're less happy with that full army. I wonder... So yeah, they might have been getting some good buffs. Yeah, the influence from the faction leader. That's what was keeping them so happy before. So let's drop down those taxes. Yeah, one influence. It's a big difference. So we're going to be aiming towards taking Alesia pretty soon. We just have a few units being trained up here in Massilia. They will be brought up to Lugdunum. And this army is kind of making its way to blockade this port for the Senate. And then they will be making their way back. And maybe thinking about taking Aska. I think that's Aska. So that's cool. And then I'm sort of like half-assed getting this army a little bit improved, like very slowly. Just, I guess some units that are being trained up in Arretium, and then I have some staged here in Batavium. So yeah, this is necessary, but it's going to be happening eventually. Gosh, actually, you know what I should do? I was reminded that I probably should be getting a trade agreement with the Germans now that I'm no longer at war with them, just to make a little bit more money off of my northern ports. Yeah, that's probably important. So let's go back into here and get rid of that and come back to probably Euvenum. And yeah, let's train a diplomat. And now we can go back to some more Riva and see if I can retrain anything. Yeah, there we go. Just spend all of our money. Why not? And yeah, we do have a couple boats up here that we have built up. Just so that if the Senate does send us on any more blockade missions to any more of these ports, we at least have 2 boats that are ready to go. I probably would want to build up a trireme just to really fill out this fleet to make sure I don't lose it. But for now, having 2 biremes is a good start, I think. So, yeah, as you can see, my money is all gone, and I'm going to be working on some buildings. Yeah, like the dockyard here in Arretium. So I'm spending my money on, I'm splitting it, between military and economy. I'm not just going all in on military right now, so it does feel good to kind of see those numbers bounce back a little bit. So I'm just going to be checking my tax rates before I move on here. Okay, that is all looking good now, so let's drop a save and let's end this turn. Brutii, what do you want, Brutii? Are the Brutii trying to bribe me? Can they do that? Is that legal? Alright, I see a Britain army up there. Okay, alright. There's another. We're not done yet. They're still coming. Alright. But the forces on the island aren't really, they don't seem too active at this point. Yeah, Gauls. Just wait there, Gauls. I'm coming for you. Now this is what I'm... Oh, okay, see, that's what I don't want to be blocked. Can I get past these guys? Huh. Yep.
Out of moves, sir.
But we are out of moves, and is this the last turn? So this is the last turn, so hopefully I can get my guys out. Cav. And let's... There we go. Mission accomplished. Perfect. we did it. I wonder... See... Yeah, that's a full Spanish army. Yeah, I wonder what happens, like if they just kick me out during the end turn, does that mean I fail this end mission? Because I don't think I'm in reinforcement range. And this army can't win against this, you know, even if this is crappy. I still doubt it. 3 Roman Cav units and 1 General's Bodyguard. Yeah, I guess we'll see. You know, if not, we tried our best. Alright, agent detected here in Britannia. Yeah, I know. I can't do anything about it. Actually, I say that. Where are you? Usually they're hiding behind the signage for the town settlement, but I don't see this one. I guess that means we must have got him. Yeah. Executed. Okay, yeah. Sometimes, all right. Sometimes they're not executed. Got it. I have to remember that. All right, back to 5,000. All right, that's okay. Archimedes screw. Archimedes has invented a cunning pump that uses a spiral inside a pipe to lift water. This device enables mines to be drained and irrigation to be carried out efficiently. Egypt is the most advanced faction, and Oppius Corvinus, cook +1 to personal security. And I don't know how important that is. I don't know how common it is for AI factions to send assassins after the characters. Yeah, I'd be interested to hear your thoughts on that one. Like, has an assassin ever gone after your characters in this game? I know that they target the, like, kings and stuff in medieval Total War, but they seem like they never get there. I mean, I always have spies and border forts protecting my kings and family members in medieval Total War. It was Shogun where it was really scary, because Shogun had the geishas, and those have killed many of my family members in Shogun. But yeah, I'd be curious to hear, like, you know, as a spy or an assassin ever, you know, either gone for or taken out one of your characters in this game. Alright, and Marcellus Tuditanus over here. He has an artist, +1 influence, and 10% decrease the cost of bribe. Okay, that sucks. But he has other stuff that does increase his cost of bribe. So that's good. Yeah, proven loyalties, 200% increase, so take that. Take that, artist. Yeah, you ain't got shit on me. Yeah, Budea going after Lovesick, so go. You guys can go take that town. I'm fine with that. And yes, Governor's Palace here in Lugdunum, paved roads and Condate Redinum, and the repaired stockade. Perfect. Yep, got some more troops. And ceasefire between Spain and the House of Scipii. Alright. Alright. And that army's still there. They're just chilling. Yeah, that's fine. I have enough stuff here in Noble Martius to hurt them if they come after me. So let's bring up these 3 auxilia, and I think they're going to be the last units to... Oh, I didn't mean to bring the early legionary cohort. Damn. That was a mistake. That was the wrong unit. I think I need to do... Okay, yeah. Because I can't just send out the slight auxilia because he'll get bribed. So let's do... Now we can send up the real unit that I wanted up there. That light auxilia. Oh, you can't get him there. Okay, just merge with him. That's fine. Alright. We'll fix that later. So this army, so now that it's like ready to go, that's fine actually. I can just... Yeah, we'll deal with that next turn. And let's lower taxes here a little bit. Yeah, we don't want that Germanic diplomat to bribe us. But we can bring those extra units that we're not going to be using in that army down here to Noble Martius to start getting that army ready there. So that we can, yeah, start to look to take a Spanish settlement at some point. Because it just looks so wide open down there. At least that's, you know, how it appears. So, I do think I want to... Yeah, let's just spend all my money on this, I guess, if that's what it's going to take. So, we do that. I still have plenty of money left, so that ended up not being that expensive. And then come down here. So you have 1 influence. Okay. And let's get you talking to... How much influence do you have? 1? Alright. And trade rights? Do you guys want trade rights? Hey, they took it. Nice, perfect. Maybe I could have gotten some more money out of them, but I don't know. That's why I just wanted the guarantee money out of the trade rights. Now I could spend a 800 denarii on a port up here in Cadate Redinum. Alright, that feels good. And I can still afford the highway here in Lugdunum as well. Yes, let's just go money. It's just basic. I just want that money. Get it out of the way. And yeah, so this army is like ready to start attacking Alesia the next turn. So yeah, that's gonna be good. Might have to train up yeah, I probably need to train up a peasant unit here. And let's make sure they just rally to him so that, you know, that peasant unit doesn't get bribed. But then the peasant can go into Lugdunum next turn, so that's fine. And then, yeah, we still have money to spend, so let's train up another unit of Auxilia down here to continue to get guys ready to bolster up this army. We'll move them up there eventually, but we have to be careful about it just because, again, we have to basically settlement hop with all of these diplomats. You know, I guess I could finally splurge on an assassin. It would be really nice to... 500 denarii. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it because it's, you know, it's time. I gotta kill these guys. All these diplomats that are everywhere, just everywhere. Yeah, I'll leave the Brutii alone, but all of these Germanic diplomats. And again, yeah, the assassin might not get the job done either. That's the thing. I know that. So agents actually can get these retinue from being in a town with a large temple of Bacchus. Or just sorry, this is the tier 2, the Temple of Bacchus. And yeah, there's a couple like retinue that they can get from this, like the dancer and the courtesan. I think one gives 1 influence and 2 of them gives 2 influence or skill, should I say. So just from like getting those 2 retinue from being in a settlement with the Temple of Bacchus, you can get that assassin or spy up to some better skill points. So maybe that, like, if I see these chances of killing these guys and it just is too low, then maybe I send him up to Mediolanium and he can hang out there for a little while, and hopefully he can pick up those retinue after a little while. It was probably a mistake sending Decius Julius out here. He probably could have stayed with the main force because, yeah, I'm a little bit nervous about what's going to happen here with the Spanish. They very well could and should attack this attachment right here. So, yeah, let's see what happens. Fingers crossed. Hopefully they leave us alone. And yep, they're attacking. That's why would they leave me alone? Why would they? So yeah, I don't know if that counts for being able to achieve that objective or not. I kind of doubt it, but yeah, there's no chance. I can't beat this, so just gonna have to withdraw. What? Wait, what? What? I don't understand what just happened. Why couldn't he withdraw? He can't withdraw from blockading a port? Fuck, was there the skull thingy that I just missed? God damn. Oh my god, that sucks. Oh, fucking hell. Alright, yeah, that sucks. Well, I get, let's just get vengeance, I guess. This army, even though we're outnumbered 2 to 1, they're still strong. It's just that we don't have any more cav or a general. So, yeah, alright, let's go. we find ourselves on a fairly flat plain here, and we're kind of on the downside of a hill though, although this part is flat. I think if we just kind of rush for the woods here, I know that they have more cav in their force, so if we can try to... So yeah, if we can try to, you know, mitigate the advantages of the cav, maybe we'll be okay. Alright, good luck, man. Let's see if you can avenge Decius Julius and those Roman cavalry. And yeah, let's run. Because I think it's pretty important to take this position here. Because what do they have? So round shield cavalry, and are we gonna get there? Are we gonna get there? And halt, I guess, and then... Yeah, it's really close, so might want you to pull back. And let's get the legionnaries moved up. Yeah, there we go. There we go. That's fine. Move back here. Move back. And yeah, we got cav moving in, so let's try to get them back here. And it looks like they're breaking. Perfect. And yeah, they got so much cav. Yeah, you guys come in here. And they're breaking our archers on that side.
Has broken, and he is fleeing from the enemy.
Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, try to come over here and help out. Yeah, those cav are pretty nasty. We weren't able to get into the forest in time. Yep, that's a break right there, and that's a break. And yep, they're in our archers. And that's gonna be it. So, yeah, that army got completely wiped.
Our enemies have achieved a great victory, despite the courage and virtue of our soldiers.
So yeah, we only killed 209 men, and that, yeah, it's a big blunder. So I'll have to rebuild that army. Suitable husband, 16 years old, 2-star general, drill master. Yeah, that's too bad. -2 morale's rough. But the other traits are good. You know, 15% to movement points and +1 to law is pretty good, and publicly loyal is good as well. So, and so I don't know if that mission assigned. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if we got that or not. So now we're just told to blockade that one. Yeah, it's too bad I don't have an army. So yeah, Scalibus, games will be thrown in my honor at the sun's expense. I'm not seeing a mission failed. Message. So yeah, I'm a little bit confused. Treasury, almost making 8,000, so that's okay. And yeah, Quintus Quilius, spy, has died of old age. And yeah, Decius Julius died a hero's death. Not really. He died from a technicality. That's too bad. And new faction heir, Titus Marina. Oh yeah, because Decius Julius was the faction heir, right? So I should look into that, because I should probably find someone else. I don't think it's going to be you. Yeah, I kind of doubt that. And Quintus Tuditanus, new family member. Yeah, the Tuditanus family is going strong. And games will be held in Segesta. Okay, so yeah, I guess I maybe did achieve that mission. I don't know. It's really hard to tell. But yeah, I guess that's usually what that means. You know, when you have games held, that means you succeeded in that Senate mission. Why didn't it say that? I thought, doesn't it say that? Don't you get a message saying that Senate mission completed or something? Yeah, that's weird. Alright, Scipia and Spain are at war. Germans and the Senate are ceasefire. And yeah, marriage celebrations. Brigands, right outside of Patavium. Naked Fanatics, Warband. Peasants, peasants, mystery unit. Yeah, we can just bring down this army to deal with them. And that gives us an opportunity to link up with these units that are, or at least, you know, at least just like the archers and the auxilia. It's kind of the only units I care about. And then these auxilia as well, they can start to move up. Let's just go to, I can't reach Batavium, but I can reach Batavium from Mediolanium, I'm pretty sure. So, let's go. Oh, fuck. Seriously? I thought I could get, oh, I thought for sure I could get in there. Damn. And there's a Britain diplomat right there too, who is in range. Absolutely, yeah. God damn. Oh, it sucks. He's gonna bribe my people. Oh yeah, I have an assassin. Well, yeah, who do I choose? There's multiple options here. There's a Spanish diplomat, one influence, and multiple influence on the Britain diplomat. So, yeah, I guess I go after the 32% chance. Come on, get him. No, he missed. The assassin still lives, though. You have one subterfuge. Okay. So I kind of doubt that I can reach this. Even if I were to build a boat in one turn here. And then, what, 4 turns to get down there? I kind of doubt it, but I mean, let's just try. We have a bireme, so I mean, we can train a bireme, so let's just see what it takes, and yeah, we'll see if we can achieve it, because yeah, I'm sure I'm losing Senate favor by this point. I mean, okay, I still have 7, so that's better than Scipio, I suppose. Now I'm going to start to get this army together, Oppius Corvinus. His men, so you and you come up here, and then I think I want everyone inside of Lugdunum. And yeah, that's perfect. Yep, that's the army comp that I want. And then let's have you guys start off with coming up to... Because I kind of want to use a unit... Here, let's put these guys... I could use... What do I want to use to bait? Because I want a unit to bait these forces out of Alesia, although there's barely any in there, you know? But I just wanted to play around with the whole, like, ambush mechanic. That's what I was trying to go for. So I was thinking about having, like, a unit back here, you know, just raiding their territories, and then an army hiding in these woods here, and then trying to get an engagement away from Alesia so that I can either draw out the garrison or weaken the main army, whatever the case. So, what do I want to do? Let's bring up... So for now, let's just hang out in these woods. And we'll bring up the light auxilia just to hang out there as well. And then, yeah, you guys can go there. And then I don't need this fort here anymore, I don't think. So let's bring that peasant there as well. And let's get rid of this rally so they don't have guys being trained brought outside of the settlement. I've made that mistake before. How much is this dockyard in Massilia gonna get me? A bit, I hope. Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's a good boost to my income. So let's get that going. So yeah, getting some nice income buildings going here. Anything in some more Briva? Paved roads. What was that gonna do? 370. Yeah, that's a good boost. Yeah, let's do it. I'm just, you know, I'm really dead set on going for income right now. And since I have to start rebuilding those forces that I lost, I need to start making sure that Massilia and, yeah, I need to start getting Narba Martius. I have enough ranged units down here, so I don't need to keep training. That's all that Narba Martius can train is ranged units. But I definitely need more infantry, some more melee infantry, so I'm going to get Massilia working on that, just going non-stop. And then Lugdunum needs to start getting some more cav out eventually. Yeah, I want some more cav down here. Okay, I'm all set, so let's drop another save and end a turn. Are the Brudii really trying to bribe me? Is that what they're trying to do? And yeah, they are going in on the Germans though. Why did someone say hold down the fort? Did something happening? No one's under siege. Alright, so 5,800 in the treasury. Worthy life ends. Another spy has died. And yep, ports and roads, ports and roads. That's what we need. And units being trained up. And ceasefire between Spain and Scipii and Germans in the Senate. Okay. And the Brudii are attacking. Did they break off the siege? Huh, that's interesting.
Sir.
Let's check this out.
At once.
Yeah, interesting. Okay, hey, I'll take it. Oh, hold on a second. Where did that Gallic army go? Ooh, guys, we've lost a Gallic army. It was right outside of Alesia, and would it be in those forests? I know that there were brigands here. Did they go out here to fight those brigands and then come back and now they're in those forests? That is a little bit scary.
At your service.
Yeah, I wonder...
Secrecy.
So he's not there.
Secrecy is assured.
So maybe I should bring him over. You would think that like my watchtowers, I mean, I have so much vision. Like how can they just disappear? But yeah, maybe if I send a spy over, they wouldn't have been able to. He could have crossed the bridge and come down here, I suppose. Well, I wonder if he's going around my guys to get to Alesia. That'd be wild. Yeah, I don't have much here, you know, so. And I took down I dismantled that fort to put that peasant inside of Lugdunum so that I can keep the loyalty up. So,
Imperator.
yeah, it's a little bit scary. All right, let's send these light auxilia back here, and then you, like, there.
Ready to ambush.
All right, so he's in ambush stance. You can start raiding, and yeah, let's see if I can draw this garrison out. Let's try again with this assassin and see if we can take out this diplomat. 21% chance? Ooh, okay.
Approaches.
Did we get him? No. Man, you are just not...
Killer waiting.
It's down to inept poisoner. -1 from agent skill. Ooh. Yeah, that's not looking good. Luckily, these guys were not bribed, so thank God for that. So let's send them over to Patavium, and then let's come down here and get ready to attack these guys. So these two units can come from behind. And oh, they're gonna run away. Okay, well, I think we should still be able to get both units in. Yeah, nice. Nice. So yeah, 2 barbarian peasants, 1 barbarian cavalry, 1 warband, and 1 naked fanatics. Let's take these guys out. Okie dokie, let's get this scruffy army moving on in this direction.
Reinforcements have arrived. This is hopeful news indeed.
Yep, you come there, you come there. And reinforcements should be right next to me, right? I thought they were coming in right next to me. Yep, there they are. Yeah, let's get these guys coming from that direction. The enemy is still just a little bit outside of our range here, so let's square up to face them. Here and then here. And we do have my spears and my archers still marching in from this side, so they're getting closer. We will see if they become a factor in this battle. But our archers should start to be able to tee off on them. And yeah, Naked Fanatics, those are the guys that I want to start shooting. So let's get there, and then let's get back here. Let's send War Dogs after the Warband. And then let's get back here as well, so that we don't get caught. And go ahead and go after those peasants with our Hastati. And then let's go there. So yeah, those Naked Fanatics are taking some pretty big hits. And those guys can switch to fire arrows, I think. And let's actually move up the army like that and get the infantry back together. Ooh, they're sending guys after my... Alright, so barbarian peasants. Ooh, archers, get back. Yeah, archers, don't get caught. Come on, get back. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. And yeah, let's try to get archers off to the side so that we can shoot into the flanks of them. And up, didn't get a countercharge, that's too bad. Yeah, that's too bad. Let's try to get my general in there. And let's come back over here and
press forward so the spirit of his army is broken too.
yeah, Spam, tell me my auxilia will beat peasants. There we go, now they're running away. Okay, looks like we should be breaking them, and there we go. Let's end that battle. So they did kill 30 of our guys, but we killed 296 of theirs. Alright. I still got it.
General.
Now this army can stay together and just start making its way up. But yeah, I'm gonna want to retrain these units that got damaged, unfortunately, so that's dumb, but... Yeah, let's put them in Patavium for now. I can't make them all the way to Mediolanium, so I don't want them to get bribed. Now that I have a boat built here in Lebanon, how many turns is it gonna take? 1, 2, 3, 4? Can I actually get there in time? I mean, I'll try.
Out of move, sir.
I'll see what I can do. Now I am all set for this turn. Taxes are set, so let's drop a save. Booty eye, what in the heck do you think you're doing? Okay, so the Gallic army is there. At least I know that where they are. I was wondering if they were gonna kind of go for Lebanon. I mean, it's wide open, I get it, but like, Alesia is under threat, so you would kind of hope that they would, you know, start their make their way back. All right, so we got some money, 7,000. Yep, okay, and yep, some stuff recruited, and yeah, just going back and forth between all of this. Just Romans can't decide who they want to be at war with.
Aye, Captain.
Yeah, we're gonna make it there.
Yes, Captain.
We're gonna try our damnedest. We're gonna go for it.
Sir.
And this army is now ready to head out. So they can attack Alesia. I mean, I get it, we don't need it, but like, you know, if we could kind of like, meet this army on the bridge, that'd be pretty cool. Because this army has to cross here, right? There's no other place where they can cross. Unless they wanted to come down here. So yeah, like that. Might take too long to get there, because yeah, they can get there on that bridge in this turn. But we'll try it. We'll see. Let's get you guys back in some more Briva.
Onward.
Keep them happy.
Assassin.
And at this point, Assassin, what's your name? Cassius Galerius. I mean, I already feel like you're a lost cause.
Killer.
But come on, it doesn't get any easier than this.
Assassin ready.
8% chance. Get him. I mean, he's not dying. As in, the assassin's not dying, so... yeah, there's that. And let's keep cruising through these turns, because... yeah, it feels good to get through some turns for once. It feels good just plopping down some infrastructure buildings. It does not feel good getting blockaded by the Britons. Yeah, they got a couple boats over here. Oh, they're blocking 2 of our... God, that's the pirates. Shoot. Yeah, pirates are nasty. Yeah, they got 3 ships right there. Yeah, it might be time. Might be time to send... it might be time to train up a trireme. And then start smashing through some boats. Yeah, just Britons, rebels, whoever gets in the way. Because yeah, I can't be having my ports blockaded. That is a no-no.
Yes, Captain. Out of move.
Yeah, 7,500. That's pretty good. Popularity gained with the Senate. All right. Okay, I'll take it. And yes, highways, paved roads, dockyards, give it all to me. Give it to me. I want it all. Yeah, back and forth, back and forth. All right. All right, so I want to look at the Senate floor. We're still at 7. I'm pretty sure that's where we were at before, so that was a lie. And yeah, the Gallic army, that's making me nervous. They're like getting closer to Lebanon. And
Imperator.
yeah.
Forward. Out of move, sir.
I might have to just actually like lay siege to Alesia, you know, stop dicking around and go in there and try to draw this army back, because by now they are out of reach of the bridge. Like they can't cross it. They can get to the mouth, like the mouth of the bridge. Is that what you call it? But then I should be able to like block it in the next turn with this army. So that feels good. Shoo. Yeah, let's go in. Let's do it. Let's build some stuff.
Settlement, sir.
Get some rams and maintain siege.
Under siege, sir.
And yeah, we can take Alesia in the next turn. Try to get these Gauls to hopefully start to move back towards us so that we can defeat them. Now, just because this Spanish army has gotten just a little bit bigger, I think it is time to start moving my melee units from Massilia and Lugdunum down to Norba Martius. So how far can you guys move?
General.
Can get pretty close, yeah. I've been building up
Forward.
highways in the area, so that feels pretty good.
Sir.
So let's get you and you
Sir.
and meet up with them. And can we lower taxes? Yes. And yes, okay.
General.
But then yeah, that's not enough, obviously. We do want more spears, more legionaries, more cav, all that good stuff. Now my money is all spent, my taxes are raised and set, so let's drop another save and let's just keep trudging along. I'm curious to see what that Gallic army is going to do. Are they going to turn back and head towards Alesia, or are they going to, you know, do something else? It looks like the Spanish are blockading me down here as well. Man, I'm just getting blockaded. And that Spanish army is gone. The brigands are there. Did the Spanish army go somewhere? I'm not seeing them in my territory. Okay, okay. And my ports are no longer being blockaded up here, so that's nice. Rebels, rebels, rebels. Can I even beat you guys? These guys have upgrades on them, so that scares me. 16 and 16, 15 and 15, and that's probably lower. So 16 and 16, like that seems pretty high. Yeah, that's, goddamn, they would crush me. They would absolutely crush me. They do have, so 50, 42, and 40, 40, and 60. Yeah, I just need to like keep building boats to be able to compete against that. Yeah, rebels are no joke. And alright, so the Gallic army did kind of make its way back a little bit. So this spy can go this way. Go this way and look at stuff over there. You sit right here on this bridge and block that Gallic army. I'm glad they did move back. So now I can't take Alesia in this turn. You lower taxes.
General.
And then these troops can go into Navarmartius.
Orders.
And then, do you have any management? No, you don't. Okay. Do you have anything? What's your... +2 to law. So just basically removing corruption is good. So that's something... corruption, 174. 116. Yeah, I'll move you up to Lugdunum.
Territor. Onward.
Just to remove a bit of corruption up there. And then for this fleet, just 2 boats. This should be capable.
Fleet ready.
1 trireme, 2 biremes. They should be able to
Yes, Captain.
fight off those
Our
Spanish
move,
boats.
Sir.
Okay, so 5,700 in the treasury. And retinue expands. Caius Ogulnius, priest of Ceres, so +1 management, +1 to farming. That's for you here in Navarmartius. Okay, I will take it. And Placus Fufetius, spice merchant, 10% bonus to all trade income. Nice. That's you here in Samar-Briva. Perfect. All right, yeah, I'll take it. Well, we have 1 more turn left to blockade this port, and I don't even know if we can get this boat out. There's a boat in there. Alright, so we blockaded the port, but yeah, if they just... Yeah, I'm still confused about what happened up here, because it seems like I did succeed in that mission, despite getting pushed off of that port during that end turn. So, like, if they fight us during this end turn, and, you know, fight us out and win, do we still succeed in that mission? I guess, like... This will be 2 trial instances in 1 episode, so I should get some good data on this and find out, perhaps. Well, this is going to be an exciting moment. We finally do get to go into Alesia, and yeah, let's take it, finally. The garrison itself, yeah, it's not a lot of men, but some decent men. Obviously, ooh, pet hunting dog, that's pretty sweet. +1 to line of sight. Beastmaster, +1 command when commanding cavalry, minus 50% discount on animal units. Alright. Drunken uncle, -1 influence. Alright. Civilized slave. Slubber de Gullion. Slubber de Gullion, alright. -1 influence, -1 from personal security. Some people just can't hold their drink, but rarely know when to leave. Guilty! And Priest of Abnoba, +2 command when ambushing, +1 to line of sight, +1 management, phlegmatic. Huh. Yeah, the barbarians have some cool traits that I haven't seen before. Exceptional ambusher, +3 command when ambushing. I wonder if the flaccid trait, I wonder if you get that from, I know the barbarians have the tavern, like, building line, and I get that that's probably where, like, the drunken uncle and the Slubber de Gullion come from. But I wonder if he gets flaccid from the tavern. Building train as well. Oh, that's bad. 10% penalty on all trade income. Yeah, it's pretty gnarly. And yeah, this is the faction leader, so we have to be aware. He has a, you know, big. That's not his unit size. That's how old he is. But yeah, he's gonna have a big unit. And then, and by, I mean bodyguard unit, not as like unit, but as a chosen swordsman, 57. Yeah, all right. Skirmisher warband, barbarian cav, and war dogs. All right. Yeah, let's get in there. Okay, let's try to not fight in the rain, if at all possible, just because we do have archers that we're going to be relying on. And yeah, this is looking like it's... Is it still raining? Looks like it's still raining, okay. It's always weird how the weather effects like take a little while. Oh yeah, that's as good as it's gonna get, I suppose. Kinda looks like it's still raining though a little bit. I am gonna be keeping things simple in this one and just using 3 rams. And just creating openings on one side. There's not a large enemy garrison, so I don't really see the reason to spread out fully. I can just kind of go strong in on this side, and if they want to fight me at the wall, I can use my range assets to bring them down, or I can just yeah, just push my way in.
Our soldiers are at the walls!
Our light auxilia got a little javelin toss here against us barbarian cavalry, and now they are going to be driven off. And now we have our archers set up, and yeah, man, their range is, I just keep on being impressed by how far their range is. So yeah, they're able to shoot into that blob of troops there. And we probably can just kind of move right on into the settlement. We may as well. We bring our auxilia in right here. Make sure that you guys are on guard mode. Now let's see if they react to this. So Barbarian Cav looks like they want to meet our auxilia. I do have my early legionaries coming out to assist my auxilia here. And now my archers are going to be getting some really good shots into these cav units. And should be tearing them apart. And if they want to charge in into my spears, they are welcome to. These guys are braced. And they should do a pretty good job. Yeah, they have broken immediately. So a lot of them should be taken down. Yeah, take them down, take them down. And we didn't lose a single spearman. Nice, wow, that's awesome.
Once more.
Oh, it's nice to be on the other side of that.
Order your men on to victory.
All right, and that's the chosen swordsman. All right, those are the scary guys that I don't want to be facing with my spears. I want to be facing these guys with my legionary cohorts. So let's get you guys running there and there. And then, like, yeah, auxilia kind of take a step back. And here... Yeah, so they're on fire at will. And archers are teeing off into them. And let's get some Pelum tosses. Nice, nice. Oh, that's so good. There we go. Now let's get a charge in and let's clean them up. And Barbarian Cav, let's make sure that our archers are shooting at the Cav units. And actually, you know what, archers? Shoot at the chosen dudes. Yeah, 15 left of them, so maybe we can get rid of all of them, maybe. And yeah, we didn't lose a single legionary in that engagement, and we only lost 3 spearmen as well. That's awesome. That's a good engagement. All right, let's go ahead and bring on the rest of my army. Oh shit, archers got in front somehow. I don't know how that happened. Oh shit, they weren't on guard mode. That's what happened. Shoot. All right. Okay, luckily those barbarian cav. Yeah, I was wondering, like, why are my guys? Yeah, I usually have them on guard mode. Yep, that was a mistake. I was like, why are they running ahead? That's not what I told them to do. Goodness gracious. We have some warband coming on down now, and yes, they are getting shot at by my archers. 55 men. And Auxilia. Do we have any Pelum left in these guys? Yes, we do. So let's go ahead and get a charge in there. And nice. Yeah, nice getting rid of that unit. Now we have some more chosen swords coming in. So let's keep the early legionaries ahead, right there. Now that we have our guys formed up here, let's start moving them up the hill. And I think my archers are shooting at... This is chosen swords there. Yeah, I don't think they're hitting them, so... I'd prefer if you didn't waste your ammo on guys that you can't hit. Light Auxilia move up. I just have to remember to take my archers back on fire oil when I want them to shoot at things. I've forgotten that before. And my generals moved up. I might... Yeah, you can continue to stay close to the men. And then I have a rear guard right here. And Cav can probably stay outside for now. I don't see any reason to bring them inside of the settlement at this moment. Now I know that that's a beefy bodyguard unit. I have to, you know, remind myself of that. It's a really beefy bodyguard unit. They're going to be getting a downhill charge. In fact, you know what I should do is bring up 4 units of Auxilia and just stack them like on each other almost. So hopefully we don't draw that barbarian cav unit forward before that happens. Yeah, let's just leave our archers back for now because I don't want them to draw this guy forward. Let's actually send my general up though. I actually decided to bring my cavalry in. I know they're not going to do great against that barbarian warlord's bodyguard, but just anything that I can have to kind of trap them up and kill them would be nice. And archers are still not in range. Okay. Come on, there you go. Looks like they are moving forward, so they might be in range soon anyway. Let's bring my general up here so they can get closer to being able to provide a morale boost somewhere. And yeah, it's got Skirmisher Warband and Barbarian Warlord. Yeah, this... How many men? 41 men? Alright, that's... I can get that. I can get that. But they're going to be outranging us. They're going to be able to throw stuff at us from up there. Unless our archers can start shooting at them. Oh yeah, that's right, they're not having to get... See, I forgot to... of course, I forgot to do that. Yeah, fire at will, fire at will. Fire at will. Try to waste those warband, and yeah, there goes... There they go. So let's send in my cav here. Oh, we got some war... Is that warhounds? Yeah, warhounds are getting us. And... Alright, 35 men. What's he down to? It's hard to tell. Where's he down to? 25 guys. Yeah, try to get in there. Call your horn.
The enemy king
there we go. There we go.
As he runs
there we go. Get him. Get him. Get him. Don't let him go. Don't let him go. No. No. There we go.
The enemy king has been slaughtered.
All right, let's get back here.
He does not poison the carrion birds.
Let's get back here. Not much is left. Yeah, that's the majority of it. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. That worked out pretty well. And up, they're getting charged in the rear. Okay. Jeez, oh Pete. Sorry, Barbarian Kev. Can we drive them off or no? Yeah, you guys can just get back. And just to get rid of these last few Gallic units, we may as well send up the war dogs. I mean, sure, my skirmishers can shoot as well, but I got these dogs, may as well use them. They're gonna get hungry otherwise. And they might be able to get rid of, I mean, yeah, we have our archers shooting. Skirmishers, barbarian cavalry. Come on, save some for the dogs. Although I guess they can always feast on the bodies. There goes the dogs. Skirmisher warbands, barbarian cav are being wiped out by archers. And yeah, the archers don't discriminate. They were, oh, the handlers, they're there. The handlers are running up as well. Want to make sure their doggies are taken care of. And there they go. And can our dogs hold the city center? That'd be hilarious.
This is a heroic
That's
victory.
it. That's
Worthy
it.
of
Alesia is now ours. So they did kill 100 of our guys, but all in all, I think that was a job well done. Yeah. Pretty smooth. We still do have that Gallic army to deal with that's in the province, but I'm kind of hoping they will fight us on the bridge, so that'd be making it nice and easy for us. And oh shit, I forgot to... Okay, thank God it didn't... Oh shoot, I forgot to take my guys out of there. Oh darn. I want to enslave, but I have guys in other provinces, not just the ones... Damn it, I messed that up. Yeah. Enslave. But I wanted it just to be these two provinces. Instead, they also went... They went everywhere. They went here. They went here. And then I think the only place in my western province is Evenum. Yeah, they went to Evenum as well. Yeah, that's too bad. Oh well, I mean, these places still, they're not at the highest tier yet, so that's not a complete waste. But still, I was hoping that most of it would go to these places. So 4,500 needs to be up to 6,000, and 5,000 needs to be up to... Okay, so it's getting there. But I should recruit a peasant here. Is that going to keep them good? Okay, yeah, that keeps them happy. Lower taxes there. And yeah, drop a save. And yeah, sweet, Alesia is now ours. That's awesome. Stone wall. I actually do want stone walls because this is going to be like my frontier for a while. Yeah, I guess I could repair the stockade for now. And how much will the paved roads get me? Ooh, that's a lot. 325 to 613. Holy shit. Yep, getting paved roads for sure. And then yeah, probably build a stone wall after that. And then I do want to get stone walls up here and some more Briva as well once these highways are finished. So yeah, that feels good. That's a nice border. Now I can basically hold against the Germans, although we are, you know, we do have a ceasefire, so it's not really any threat, I feel like. I think the Britons do have this, right? Pretty sure the Britons do have that. So they could still face a threat from there, but I intend on sending at least one army, if not two. I would like to get some spies up here into Britain so that I can see how many forces I should send, like 1 or 2 stacks. I don't think I should need more than 2, but at least, yeah, obviously need at least 1. And that's going to be available, really. You know, like this army just needs to be retrained, essentially. I think I can retrain pretty much everything. Yeah, that's awesome. That's really, really awesome. And what's the building that they have? So the blacksmith, so it's just upgrades to weapons and just weapons, not armor. Still, it's pretty nice. Pretty nice. So yeah, like I guess as I was saying before, I think that one army probably is enough to hold some more Briva and Alesia. You know, I probably don't need 2 full stacks holding these places, just 1 is enough. I'm not really counting this. This is such a ragtag army. I don't really want to, like you know, put this in my equations. Like, this is an emergency kind of army, although I just have 4 generals, but I need to spread them out a bit more. I don't want them like this. So yeah, I can, like, include one of these armies as being my stationary army that holds this. And then, yeah, one of these armies will be the army that moves up to Britain and takes those places. And yeah, I should probably put this spy on a boat and send this spy over so that I can start to see what they have up here. If it's completely like Ghost Town, then I can just send 1 stack and take all of Britain. And then, yeah, even Ireland as well. And then this army is getting up to strength pretty soon. It's not going to take much longer before I can send this out. And then, yeah, I at this point, I'm like, all right, let's just take that town. I think it's Aska. Let's just take Aska. You know? You know what I mean? Because, yeah, my armies are strong enough. And it's right there. Like, if I have to reinforce it by boat, I can do that. You know, it'd be kind of like a situation where I was reinforcing Massilia and Martius from Segesta, you know, just because of the land distance required. So it'd be kind of like the same situation where I'd be kind of like trying to, I don't know. I'm assuming to be shorter by boat, I think. But yeah. Yeah, it's time to get a foothold into the Iberian Peninsula. So that's what I'm going to be working towards. But you know what? That is all going to have to wait until next time. As always, I hope you have enjoyed this one. And thank you very much for watching. This has been Concept playing Rome Total War. Thank you very much, and goodbye.